Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable judges, respected officers, and all participants of ENJE festivals. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Hafizha Naja Zakkiyah. I am come from Excellent Senior High School Hafizha, BPPT GENGGONG. Today, I would like to deliver my speech entitled Santri, Lightening the Light of Courage, Building an Islamic Boarding School Free from Bullying, Violence, and Sexual Harassment. Ladies and gentlemen, before I talk you a lot, let me ask, in this information age, when everyone knows how damaging bullying for children's mental health, why are we still failing to stop it? That problem we face is not just bullying. Violence and sexual harassment abuse still occur, even in places that should be safe, including in Islamic boarding school. Therefore, the role of Santri is very much needed, not only as learners, but also as community creating safe, health, and moral environment. But have we ever talked about what bullying actually is? Are the things that have been considered jokes actually bullying or harassment? And how can we distinguish normal communication from behavior that hurts others? Ladies and gentlemen, bullying is aggressive behavior that is done intentionally and repeatedly to hurt or suppress others, whether physically, verbally, or socially. Bullying arises because of an imbalance of power, such as physical strength, popularity, or access to embarrassing information. There are some types of bullying include verbal, such as teasing, insulting, and hurting, cyberbullying, such as spreading false information or embarrassing photos or videos without permission, and physical bullying, such as hitting, kicking, pushing, or damaging property, and social bullying, such as ostracizing or not invite someone to be friends. Physical bullying is from violence because violence is broader term for any act that hurts others. While bullying is violence that occurs repeatedly, sexual harassment can also be part of bullying. If it's done intentionally and aims to humiliate or sexual harass the victims. All forms of bullying can have serious consequences, such as emotional pain, anxiety, sleep disorders, decreased performance, depression, and behavioral change that cause the victims to become quiet and tend to keep their problem to themselves. Imagine if we were victims of bullying. Every day we go to school feeling afraid, not because of our studies, but because of ridicule and insult. We feel alone, helpless, and confused about who to ask for help. This is reality experienced by many victims, such cases in that according to TICOM at Pasuruan High School, a student named Michelle NS, 17 years old, to the point of severe trauma and was hospitalized in physiatric ward. And at Banyuwangi Middle School, a student suffered serious bone injuries due to bullying. All these examples show that bullying is not trivial issues. Its effects are real and can be very painful both physically and physiologically. Therefore, courage is needed to speak honestly, seek help, and fight injustice, which is the key to change, but for oneself in the environment. Then, what is the role of Santri in igniting courage? First is to speak honestly about hidden bullying and violence. The second is to create real change through simple but consistent action, such as greeting each other frequently, watching what we say, and confronting wrong behavior. Courage in upholding injustice is not easy due to fear and lack of moral awareness. However, courage is to be honest, safe for one another, and show concern is essential building Islamic boarding school grounded in noble values. Bullying and violence is not trivial issues, as they have serious impact on the mental health and character of victims. Therefore, santri need to speak honestly, seek help, and fight injustice, and caring for, and start with themselves. They maintain their physical and strength with caring for others and collections, and correcting wrongful behavior. Courage does not mean of the absence despite fear, but the ability to act to despite fear. With collective courage, pesantren, which, sorry, pesantren, net, pesantren, nature grounded generation who are intelligent, virtuous, and brave enough to trick among the turds. That's all about my speech. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.